We are doing an ADHD test today because this man is absolutely mental. I feel like my brain's a bit quick too, so we'll see while I go on.
I'm going to see what medical advice we will be needing or not needing in this video.
Yeah, boy.
You're going to find out if you have autism.
ADHD.
Oh, yeah, ADHD.
Silly billies.
About an hour ago, I saw our faces next to KSI on the home screen, and now I'm a bit gassed, so we have to record another video.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You know the rules.
Steak bakes.
Steak, mate.
Mr. Chicken Tikka Man.
Chicken. Come on.
You just need medical advice in general.
You're going to find out. Sivity over here is going to go first. See if he's got ADHD.
If Jordan wants to input anything, he can input and kind of sway my decision.
Give him like an opinion.
Yeah.
And vice versa on Margot.
And there we go, we'll compare at the end, see who is more insane.
Okay, let's go.
I find it difficult finishing a task or a project. I do find it hard to finish things, but I like to do a big chunk of things. It depends what it is really though, but most things I don't really finish.
Yes, if you're like interested in it, I'd say.
And I'm not interested in much.
Yeah, so but you excel in the stuff you do. In my opinion, I'll go sometimes for you.
Sometimes.
But that's what I think.
It's locked in now. Jordan's time. Do you find it difficult finishing a task or a project?
Yes. Do you know why?
Why? Yeah, nice to see it. I'll be back next week, you know what I mean?
Thank you, guys. Concentration span doesn't really get me very far. Like, I'll be alright for about 5 minutes and then something else will catch my attention. I'm like, nah, I can't be arsed now. People say like, oh, what about your favourite game's FIFA? I'll load up a career mode, get like a couple transfers in and think, oh, I can't be bothered. I haven't watched films, I have to get up and do a little jigging.
You in the
like,
cinema just doing laps.
I can't help it when he's just like up and down.
Oh, I feel like a kind of really weird, it's like a tingle sort of thing in the back of my legs. It's like you need to move.
Now I go often because we're doing YouTube, but that's with your help. So if it was just me on myself, maybe very often, but I can't do it unfairly. This test has to be real, 100% my brain.
Question 2. I find it difficult to organise myself or a task. I like everything being organised. I like it all to be set in stone. I don't want to be like left in the dark about anything, just confused and wondering. I don't find it difficult to organise myself. Rarely.
Rarely's fair. If I try and organise, I'll just go bottles up because I'll be thinking of 10 different other things I've got to do at the same time. So if I've got a set time, I can't really work around it because I'll get up, do what I've got to do and then try and get out. But I use my brain to do little games. If I don't run to that lamppost in 5 seconds, I'm dead. I don't organise, I just do. It's probably the better that way. It gets done better.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Rescue!
I think you like do stuff on the spot. If you see something that needs doing, then you're like da-da-da-da-da. But you wouldn't plan to do it 10 minutes ago.
Often. Not very often, go very often because I don't really plan. Yo!
Video on Snapchat quickly.
What was that?
What?
What did you say?
Who's this?
Jack?
Oh, you send me the video. Send me the link on Jordan's Snapchat because me and Josh I watched it, yeah.
Oh, you on YouTube? Let's go! Promotion!
Back to it!
Here we go again.
I find it difficult to remember appointments. Yeah, no, that's a never.
On point for everything.
I've got to be there 10 minutes early, man.
You're waiting there in the bus stop in the pouring rain 10 minutes early just to know he's there. A commitment.
I won't be late, man. I was late to work once.
Oh, sorry.
So yeah, I'm going to put never for finding it difficult to remember appointments. You don't find it difficult to remember appointments?
I'd say sometimes because sometimes I know them there but I forget what day it is and I'll get mixed up with like the day before, the day after.
Yeah.
And I think them there, they would not. But that don't happen all the time. I suppose sometimes is probably the fairest.
Yeah, we'll do it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes for that.
If a task or project requires a lot of thought, I will often delay in getting it started.
You like to get it done though, don't you? Out of the way.
My problem is I'll start something, do a little bit, and then do that bit over and over and over again until there's a lot of it. I'll start with a mission in mind and end up doing 90 degrees and doing something completely different. If I'm not really fully passionate in something, I won't get it started. This is just a sometimes for me, I think. Dun, 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 sometimes. Do you procrastinate a lot, basically?
What's that?
You don't procrastinate?
No, big words in my head though go.
You know, like when you've got homework to do, but you just do loads of little tasks that don't even need doing just because you don't want to do the homework. You're procrastinating.
Yeah, that's probably summed it up. I can do loads of little ones because then you don't have to have your concentration fully on that for a long time. I need to be able to do something little and often more than big and long.
What do you mean by that?
It's a bit weird, you know, but impulsive, that's a good word to describe me.
Alright, Jack Paul.
Podcast.
Should we start a podcast? Impulsive, yeah. Some civ.
But where's my name?
Fuck
Leave me
you,
out,
man.
just you and podcast. Talk
You've
to yourself.
already round civs, bro. And now you want to come on my podcast with Logan Paul? Bloody hell.
One saw the fine.
were you delaying getting it started?
Very often.
Very often, so you never want to do anything.
Not anything big. It's a day that I don't want to. It's like you don't allow me to.
I just can't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is boring me now. Can you please stop? This is frying my brain. I hate you. Just leave me alone.
I find it difficult to sit still and often fidget or squirm. I'm okay for short periods of time and then I'm jumping all about the place. So I'll put often because I'm sat down a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, very often for Jordan. I don't think there's any competition there. I could probably do like a compilation of clips of you just like.
Yeah, it's like impulsive movements. Yeah, I do a lot of like mouth movements and I don't know why. It makes me look like, I don't know how to describe it without being offensive. Not normal.
There you go, no problem. I find it difficult to sit still, so very often, yeah. I would describe myself as being on the go and feel compelled to do things as if driven by a motor. You know what, I always talk to Maurice about people living on autopilot. I know that's probably not what they mean by driven by a motor, but that's what my brain was going to then. Like, people who don't really understand things, they just go and do it. There's no thought behind their eyes sort of thing. I wouldn't describe myself as being too on the go. Like I said earlier, I'm organised, man. I need to know it's all happening. I'll get too stressed out if not. So, I'm not on the go.
That's a rarely for you.
That's a big rarely.
Yeah, I have to always be on the go doing something, brain active. I just want to be out doing something. Even if it's walking, there'll be always something to do. I'd say very often I can't be not doing something.
No, I agree. 100%. Very often. I find it hard to remain focused in group settings. It depends on the group, it depends on the project.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't have to be about a project actually, does it? It could just be about group
In general,
settings.
yeah, it's just being with a group of people.
It depends on the people, I guess. But
The
I'm
situation.
usually with people I like, so I am quite focused in group settings. I'm focused in the fact that I'll sit there and listen to you, but I do forget a lot of things. I'm Civ at the end of the day, so I don't think that can really be put into this. But I do try my best to stay focused when someone's talking to me, so I'll say rarely.
Rarely. There always has to be something happening, or I don't like it. Like, say there's an awkward silence, and like fill the void, do a noise, do a movement. Well, I don't like no noise.
That kind of helps me in social situations when nobody's talking and I'm having a fag, because at least I'm just going, I don't really have to talk to them, I'm having a fag, but everyone else is just stood there like.
Yeah, then I have to make a noise or something and it starts a conversation. No, sometimes.
Sometimes.
That's fair.
My mind feels very cluttered and it is hard for me to concentrate on one thing at a time. Yeah, I'm full on very often on this. My mind's just full of different things. It's constantly coming in and out. There's always music playing in my head. I'm always thinking about arguments I've had in the past that I could have won if I just said this one liner. So I'm going to put, very often.
Yeah, so very often I agree on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, does your mind feel cluttered?
Yeah, I always think about 10 different things at the same time.
So I mean, often or very often?
Very often.
I make decisions quickly and fail to think through the consequences. If I'm on the San Miguel, if I've had a few San Miguels and I'm feeling a bit rowdy, you know I'm having some consequences happen. But in general, I'm quite straight. I'm quite like level-headed.
So rarely, because you would be never, but when you've had Sunny be the galley, it's rarely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go sometimes. I used to be an often.
If you watch the last video, you'll see exactly why he used to be an often.
Because Emma was very impulsive. I've used that quite a lot. You should do like a can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes he used big words thinking he's smart, but he actually,
You just start putting words like pterodactyl in your sentence.
Yeah. They're colostomy bag. Told me to do that.
Okay, so do you make decisions quickly?
Sometimes, yeah, like I'm very impulsive. Like, say that I just want to go walking past a shop. Yeah, I'll go in and get a drink. I don't need to.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Impulsive, so you're often.
Yeah, I go often.
Would you say very often? It's up to you.
Often, not
Often.
very often, because you take all the time. It's quite a lot of the time.
I am often irresistible. I am irresistible, to be honest. I am often irritable with a short fuse. I'm irritable, but I don't think my fuse is short. Like, it takes quite a lot to piss me off. I'm quite forgiving. I'll just have a laugh with you. I'll just do the same thing back to you. I'd say rarely. If I was on San Miguel, though, I'm quite irritable.
Yeah,
Myself.
drink is not for you, or is it for you? Who's to tell you?
Yeah, like,
What to do?
wait, you're coming out with some sick rhymes here.
Come on. I'd say sometimes. So I used to be often. I used to be an angry boy. I used to get really mad at everything. Calm down, Carl. It's getting better, but it ain't where it could be. If there was a bracket between sometimes and often, I'd be there, but there isn't, so I'm gonna go sometimes.
We'll go sometimes. I have mood swings, sometimes feeling quite high and other times quite low. Yeah, life can be depressing, but then at the same time I can be really happy. I'm just going to say very often on that, to be
Yeah.
fair. I'm always happy or sad. There's kind of a middle ground sometimes. To be fair, there is a middle ground, so I'm going to put often.
Yeah. Could be fair. Yeah, sometimes you don't even have a reason. You just sometimes wake up in a cat meal like sod today. Yeah, I was going to say another word, but beep today. But sometimes I feel like I've got loads of energy and I can do everything. I'm on top of the world. And sometimes like, why am I even bothering, bro? Deep. And I'm 14.
In order to get Jordan to stop being depressed, can you please click subscribe? You won't have any more mood swings then.
Surely, little birdie. Surely got a 30.
Shall get the 30?
Big up, big up.
Who the fuck is Chris? Do you have mood swings?
Mood swings. Yeah, go often. Often.
I've done. I often miss what is being said to me in conversations. Yeah, no, I'm not remembering your name, or your birthday, or where you live, or anything about you. I'll remember your face and maybe the way you smell if you stink or something like that. But that's pretty much the whole context in my head.
Smell like tomato sauce.
That's some big PTSD there. So yeah, I'm going to put often in this as well.
If I'm doing something, I ain't really listening, I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you, say that again, please, mate. And I'm like, you stupid mother. I'm gonna... Sometimes.
Oh, I'm quite low, you know. It looks like I'm not very consistent with ADHD. So what should I do now? Your answer suggests that you're not showing many signs of ADHD. However, this is only a short test and there are many other components to a proper diagnosis. If you're concerned about your thoughts and behaviours, you should seek expert help. The only way to know if you have ADHD is through a professional assessment.
Does that mean you'd have to go to Bushy Fields and ask them, have I got ADHD, Brad?
Is my brain working properly? Can you
I
do a
can't
little
talk.
scan and have a look inside for me, please?
see what's all jumbled up in there, mate? Do you know what I mean?
You know what I mean, yeah?
Nice.
You are highly consistent with ADHD. Oh, 37. You rancid child. We recommend speaking to a healthcare professional. Jordan, you've got to speak to your doctor now. Then I'm going to tell the FBI if you don't. It's to my IP address, so you better do it. So I don't want to get in trouble.
Good job, you got a VPN.
Yeah,
Shout
I got
out to our
VPN.
sponsor.
I fucking wish. Hey, NordVPN, give me a sponsor.
Anyone, you can sponsor us.
I'll prove that I've got NordVPN. You see this? See this? See, I'm connected. Sponsor me, bruv. Or any other company in the entire world who wants to give us any form of money for any sort of promotion. Let me know.
I got a good idea. If this video gets 50 likes,
I thought you were going to say 50,000 then.
yeah, I'm humble. 50 likes and we'll find out what type, because there's got to be different types of ADHD. I can't just be ADHD. There's got to be like a smaller bracket I could fall into and get deeper into it. That could be like, this should be like a little series. What's wrong with Jordan? RoundSivs, finding out his diagnosis.
So you have ADHD, most fucking likely.
100 likes and we'll make a diss track on ADHD.
Should we do like an outro dap? There you go, look at a cool one. Oh, fuck it.
This has been your boy, Roundy and Siv.
Oh, not this again.
See ya!
Oh, are we just going to keep doing that?
Yeah.